What happens when you put a classic V12, a lightweight V8, and a purpose-built race car on the same stretch of tarmac? Is the winner always the one with the slickest tires and loudest roar? Today, we're going to answer that with a showdown you won't see anywhere else. I've gathered 3 very special Aston Martins. One is a visceral throwback, one is a pure driver's weapon, and one is built for the track. The real question is, how much faster is a real race car, and does the old guard stand a chance? By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one you'd put your own money on. First up is a legend, the 2010 Aston Martin V12 Vantage. This is pure, unfiltered motoring emotion. Under the hood sits a 5.9-litre naturally aspirated V12 that makes 510 horsepower. It sends the power to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual gearbox, and it weighs in at 1,680 kilograms. It's a time capsule of analog power. Then we have the rarer, sharper tool, the 2016 Vantage Date. This car is about focus. Its 4.7-litre V8 produces 440 horsepower and it's significantly lighter, tipping the scales at just 1,510 kilos. It's also a manual, built for drivers who believe less is more. It was an exclusive and expensive proposition when new. And finally, the wildcard, a modern Vantage 4 race car. Regulations restrict its 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 to 475 horsepower, but it makes massive torque. It uses a racing automatic gearbox, slick tires, and a full roll cage, but it still weighs 1,500 kilos, right in the mix with the road cars. This is where theory meets the stopwatch. But I'm not driving this race car. For that, we have a real expert behind the wheel. This is Matt, a racer who competes with his own team. He's the one who can extract every last tenth from this machine. And for our classic V12, we have Andy, whose connection to these cars runs incredibly deep. Having someone with his insight here changes the entire dynamic of this test. Before we hear them roar, let's set the stage. We're starting with a classic drag race, a pure test of acceleration and launch. Then, we'll move to rolling races to see how they perform in a real-world overtake. Finally, we'll test braking from 100 miles per hour, where tire technology can make the biggest difference of all. Alright, let's line them up. It's time for the standing quarter mile. I'm in the V12, and I can tell you right now, getting a perfect launch in a manual car with this much power is not easy. The lights are set. And go! The race car leaps ahead instantly. The V8 gets a strong start, but I'm already battling wheel spin in the V12. By the midpoint, the 4 is walking away. The V12's power starts to claw back some ground on the V8. Let's see the times. The Vantage 4 takes the win with a 12.4-second quarter mile. The V12 Vantage, with all its power, crosses at 12.7 seconds. The lighter V8 comes in at 13.1 seconds. A clear win for the race car, but the margins are fascinating. Now for the roll race. We'll go from 50 miles per hour in third gear. This tests pure engine power and torque, not just launch skill. Ready, set, go! The turbocharged race car responds instantly, surging ahead with a wave of torque. The naturally aspirated V8 and V12 have to build their power, and it shows. The V12 begins to pull hard on the V8 as the speeds climb, its larger displacement coming into play. But it's too late. The 4 is already several car lengths ahead and pulling away. The result is even more decisive this time. Finally, the brake test from 100 miles per hour. This is where we expect the biggest gap. Slick racing tires versus high-performance road tires. The difference isn't just in grip, but in the sheer confidence to stop. 3, 2, 1, brake! The 4 anchors down like it hit a wall, stopping in a shockingly short distance. The road cars, despite their powerful brakes, need noticeably more tarmac to hold themselves down. The difference isn't just clear on the timer, you can see it from 100 yards away. It's a complete domination in this discipline. So, What's the final verdict? The 4-race car won every test, proving that purpose-built engineering for the track is unbeatable on paper. But the story is in the details. The classic V12's glorious power and sound made it a hero in the rolling race against the 8, showing that brute force still matters. This wasn't just about finding the fastest car, it was about celebrating 3 different paths to performance. The 8's lightweight focus shines through, but against these 2 powerhouses, it needed more. And the race car, it's in a different league when the limits are tested, especially under braking. Each of these Astons represents a distinct philosophy. If you enjoyed this deep dive into what makes these machines tick, please hit the like button. It truly helps our channel, Winds of Thought, continue to bring you unique comparisons. Let us know in the comments, which philosophy speaks to you: raw power, focused lightness, or all-out race tech. This was about more than lap times. It was about understanding the soul of a machine. Thanks for watching.